Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining me for another Woe moment. Today on the Woe, I will be discussing tools of Satan, television, and social media. This is David. Now, I hope everyone enjoyed their weekend as much as I did. I am up this morning because I was supposed to have this video done yesterday. Yahweh, please forgive me, but I am up this morning and I want to discuss this topic because it's something that is a very serious topic. Church doesn't talk about this. Your family members don't talk about this because they don't know anything about it. Your friends don't talk about this because they're too busy watching it. Well, I'm going to talk about this. Now, this is something, it's really something that has been bothering me because there's too many people on social media wasting their time. You know, they're not following the word of the Lord. They're too busy on social media looking up crap, posting crap, watching crap, and listening to crap. Also, there's too many people who are watching television, just wasting their lives away, just following these tools of Satan. And it's really gotten to the point where technology is just advancing. It's making people more lazier. It's making more people slaves to what they're watching. And I'm going to be breaking this stuff down. I'm going to be reading some scriptures as well. Going to be discussing how the Illuminati has control over all of this. How everything we watch is just a program that's not realistic. It's all full of lies. And it's just to keep you guys off the truth of Yahweh and Yeshua. Now, before I start, let's pray. Father Yahweh and Yeshua, thank you for having me up again this morning. Bless the watchers who are going to watch this. Hope that they receive the message. Lord, let this be a message that's going to reach the masses. In your Father Yahweh and Yeshua, amen. All right. So now, if you're a person, for a lot of people, I would say the majority, because there's a lot of people who follow this demonic programming. Our children are actually following that as well. Now, I've noticed, because for me, I really don't watch television that much anymore. You know, I really don't care for it. It's just full of junk. It's full of lies. I would say throughout the week, I would probably watch maybe three or four shows, give or take. So that ranges like around 5 hours. I don't even watch the news half the time on the television because I have the app on my phone, and I can usually just watch it on there. And it's just like a few videos. 9 times out of 10, when I'm watching television, it's usually for a few shows and stuff. Now, television is just full of crap. I'm just going to put it out there. It just has a lot of people gone. It has a lot of people who are acting like drones almost because they don't see through the BS that's being played on our television. And it's got a lot of people gone because people are into that kind of stuff. They're into reality television, which is a bunch of nonsense. It's all fake. The actors and actresses, they get paid and then to do these nonsense. And a lot of stuff that's on there, it's all scripted. So trust me, people, a reality TV show is not real. The news is not real. The news is not real at all because they tell lies. They control the media, which is Illuminati and stuff. And a lot of stuff that's on television is all full of Satan's work. That's basically what it is, ranging from cartoons, ranging from reality shows, ranging from music videos and such other things, and TV advertisements. It's all run by the Illuminati. And you would notice that, you know, with a lot of these talk shows as well. Let's talk about that because that's very demonic as well, because it's a bunch of, like, for instance, The View or The Talk, that's full of it's full of just nonsense because it's just keeping people off what's really going on in this world. The social media is not going to tell you what's going on in this world. The news is not going to tell you what's really going on in this world and stuff because it's just a way just to keep people dumbfounded. It's just a way to keep people away from the truth, away from the true Lord Yahweh, to keep them away from the truth, from the Son Yeshua. Even some of the church programs from the Christian church programs, such as T.D. Jakes, Joyce Meyer, and all those other worldly pastors, they're basically getting paid millions of dollars just to talk about junk and to keep a lot of these religious people dumbfounded, and they're doing a pretty good job about this. Now, the average American watches more than 5 hours of live television every day. Now, this is the sad part. African Americans watch the most television than any other race. For all ethnic groups, TV viewing increases as people get older, according to the Cross-Platform Report. Now, when they say African Americans, it's really sad and it's very deceitful, because a lot of African Americans do watch television, and I believe personally that African Americans watches 3 times more television than any average white person, any average Hispanic, or whatever, what have you, and stuff. And that just shows that the propaganda, just has a black race loss. Being that black people are the chosen ones of Yahweh, and we are his people because we were supposed to have the anointed ones, Satan is using the media and social media as a tool to keep us from the truth. It's keeping the lies that the Edomites are the superior race to the African Americans, which is not true at all. And as you can see on television, you can see a lot of nonsense on there that depicts black people as an ignorant race. It depicts black people who just likes to smoke weed, and who likes to drink, and who are thuggish, and who like to sag their pants and stuff. That's how the media depicts us, which is why, the Edomites, the Illuminati has control over all of that, because they just want to push the lies, basically. And a lot of you African Americans, you really need to wake up, because you're following this stuff, and Satan's just kicking back and just laughing at you. As the latter days approaches, a lot of people aren't going to know what hit them, because when all this shit starts to go down, there's not going to be any television, there's not going to be any social media, no one's going to be able to reach out to everyone. Your little cell phones, your little smartphones that everybody loves, who's on it more times than anything, that's not going to be around either. So basically, when the latter days come and martial law starts kicking in, a lot of stuff is going to be shut down. There's not going to be any social media. There's not going to be any truth. So I tell people, the Bible teaches us to study to show thyself approved, and also that you guys really need to get out of Christianity. You need to get out of these churches, because these pastors are not telling you this kind of stuff because they are working. Don't you know that churches are run by the Illuminati? That's all man-made. It's all man-made structures, and that's where it's all from. So they get paid just to tell you nonsense, to quote scriptures, to keep telling you junk, to have you sitting in those seats. And basically, while that basket's being moved around and you're putting your offerings in there, and they're just basically taking your money and just sitting there laughing at you, because basically when they're done preaching, I bet they're going around that podium talking about these fools, and that's exactly what you people are fools, and you people really need to wake up, get out of this demonic realm, because that's what we are living in. Get out of the television, get out of the social media, and start finding Yahweh, and start finding Yeshua, because too many people are just really slow, they're really dumbfounded, they believe everything they see on the TV. A lot of people really think that reality TV shows are actually real. People, that stuff is not real. These people get paid to do that kind of stuff. Now back on this report, an average from children ages 2 through 11, during the weeks they watch 24 hours of television in 16 minutes. And also, let's say from 18 to 24, teenagers, they watch 22 hours and 27 minutes of television a week. Adults from 25 to 34 ages watch 27 hours and 36 minutes of TV. Adults from 35 ages and 49 watch 33 hours and 40 minutes of TV. And also adults 50 and 64 watch 43 hours and 56 minutes of TV. Now also, last but not least, let's get to the 65-year-olds and older, the older people, because they love watching TV, they love watching Wheel of Fortune, all these little demonic game shows. Watches 50 hours and 34 minutes of TV. So basically what that shows people is that the more that we get older, the more we get reeled into watching this deception, is especially for, you know, the older generation, people who are getting older and stuff. And it's really sad because people who are 25 and older, they start to watch more TV as they get older. It ranges from 27 hours to 33 hours a week. That's just really nonsense. And coming from someone like myself who only watches like maybe 5 hours of television a week, because a lot of the shit I see on television is just really demonic and stuff. There's a lot of subliminal messages ranging from, you know, children's television and stuff, ranging from, you know, certain other things. I will be giving certain examples on that kind of stuff. Now, Cartoon Network is very demonic. When I was younger, I used to love watching Cartoon Network, but now as I watch it, I just get like really serious headaches and stuff. It's like when I'm over at my hairdresser's house and she's doing my hair and her children watch that, they just sit right in front of the television like drones. They eat in front of the television, they text in front of the television. You know, they can't keep their eyes off of it. Now, someone for like myself, when I look at Cartoon Network nowadays, I just think it's just a bunch of crap. It's not really entertaining at all. But I notice as I watch it, I feel like I'm under like this hypnosis. It's like I really don't want to watch it, but it's making me watch it in one sense. So it's kind of like I may look at it for like maybe 3 minutes and I might look away, and you know, it's just that hypnosis that's, you know, getting these people just to keep watching that. And it's a lot of demons, a lot of Satanism on these television shows, which is also, like I said, run by Illuminati. And it's just releasing stuff onto our children, which is why they're so into following whatever they see, whether if it's television ads, such, you know, like I'll say on Cartoon Network, I'm going to start with these children before I get on part 2 in this video. With the children, they see the ads for, let's say these little girls for instance, they see these Barbie dolls, which are very demonic toys. They see the stuff with motherism, where having babies is something that's really interesting. Playing house, doll houses and stuff like that. Those big houses where you can play house and stuff, which is basically a propaganda that's starting for young girls to follow, that they can, you know, practice sex at an early age, that having children is that's a good thing and stuff. And I'm going to be making a video on that because it's really a big deception. And a lot of you parents or adults who have children who watch television, I would advise them, you know, just to monitor whatever they're watching and make sure that they're not watching too much television. Have them in the Word, have them in the Bible, have them, you know, reading something like literature. Get their minds off that. Get them outside. Get them playing, because too many children are overweight. They sit and eat in front of television. Nobody wants to go outside and play anymore like they did back in the day, because everyone's watching television and stuff, and they're seeing all this ad, you know, desserts, candy, and all kinds of junk, and sodas, and you know, beverages full of sugar and stuff. And that's why they're following all this stuff. And I think it's really important that parents and adults get their children out there, get them active, get them on the word of Yahweh, and get them on the word of Yeshua, because they're going to be receiving this stuff, and a lot of stuff's going to be released on them, and they're not going to know what's happening, because that's how they're programmed, you know, and stuff. So it's basically the deception through the television that have these kids gone, and I just hope that people will get them, you know, out of that stuff. I'll be going into more details and stuff in part 2. Stay tuned, guys.